Okay, share. And put it in Patreon real quick. Post. With Town's finest. Okay. All right, we're good to go on everything. Okay, y'all ready?
Wait 1 second.
All right.
I want to share this video with you guys.
Are we the first candy to make something thin? Nah. Are we the best at it? Yep.
All right, cool. I'm ready.
All right. Ding, ding, ding. All right, let's get it going. What up, y'all? It's your boy Tahir Moore.
And I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary.
Hey, what up? We got T Murph in the building today.
Chicago's finest. What up, Murph?
Chilling, man. What's going on, my guys? How y'all feeling?
What's happening, man? Beard is still flourishing.
Man.
Glad you didn't give up. Glad you're still out here with it.
Murph, you're a barber, man. So how's this hitting you? I mean, I know you can't get clients, but at least you can cut your own hair. I saw one video of you cutting your son's hair, right?
Yeah. I still cut my son's hair, man. I haven't cut any clients though, shit, in years, bro.
Oh,
really?
word.
Yeah, I haven't worked in a barbershop probably since like 2017. I think that was maybe my last year.
Are people hitting you up like in desperate situations?
Yes. Niggas like, man, how much to come to the crib? They don't know I'm gonna charge them like comedy shows pay. So they don't know. You gotta you gotta reach out to my agent to book me to come cut your hair.
You gonna charge them a 20-minute set?
Man, easy. Man. So yeah, and I'm not risking the Rona for no damn $20-$30, man. I'm cool on that.
Man.
Where you going?
Exactly.
Where you going, nigga?
Exactly. I mean, a lot of cities are slowly opening back up. Even LA this Friday is supposed to open up. And I'm just like,
I'm gonna see how that goes first.
Yeah, bro. Do you know that when Georgia opened up, since they've opened up, I should say, their infections have risen 40%.
I believe that, but it's also like, when this first came out, like it took a long time to find out if you had it. Yeah. So how did they get those stats so quickly?
Well, right. Go ahead. I know they flipped like the test. So now you have tests that'll, you can get instant testing 15-20 minutes. Before it would take like weeks.
And really? It was a shortage at first. So it hit and spread so fast, we didn't have the proper tests. And I heard that some of the tests were old. So supposedly they have new tests and they have faster tests. So, but I mean, that's crazy.
Suspicious though. Like, it seems like if you're irresponsible enough to go out to a club the first day the city opens, It doesn't seem like you going the next day to get tested right away, No. So it seems like they're trying to prove a point to us, like, see, 1,000 new cases, and I'm just like, how I
don't know, bro. I ain't gonna test it though. I bet I ain't gonna go out there in that first round and be like, Man, this is all right. Uh-oh.
I'm good.
It's real out here, man. I mean, I heard in Florida when they opened the beaches up that that as soon as they opened the beaches up, like the cases rose like drastically. So I'm not playing with
tripping. But it's like I used to think that we were good over here and we weren't tripping. Like I was like, oh, California, we smart. And then they started showing that shit in Newport Beach where they like all those white people are yelling at reporters like, this is all right. This is all right to be out here. You need to open back up. I'm like, I guess I feel like we shouldn't claim Newport.
Nah, they're a different breed altogether. Anyway, they don't wear shoes anyway when they walk around like the regular part of the city. Not even just the beach. They just be in a regular part with no shoes on. They different on Newport Beach.
Not even on the beach. They just be at like in downtown Newport.
They be at supermarkets, barefoot, toes not done, just out here living best life. So
toes not done.
Toes all done.
Supermarkets with barefoot is really gross. I don't know why.
That's like eating a grape at the supermarket, but after it fell on the floor. That's how trifling that is to me.
I don't be eating grapes until they washed. I'm good.
Yeah, I stopped doing that a long time ago.
I'm good. Yeah. All right, well, I got a quick little game since T Murph is an ex barber. Or would you consider yourself an ex barber at this point, or are you still barbering it up, just not regular?
I still ride by the barber code, so I'm still a barber. I just don't practice, you know.
All right, well, I'm gonna need you to rate this cut.
Oh,
bro, what
baby,
man,
Jordan,
baby,
that shit is a negative 98 out of 100. What is that?
It's called being creative with with the hand that you're dealt. He has a huge boil. He made it into Michael Jordan's basketball.
Man,
I really got nothing to say about this. I just wanted to show it.
I always wonder, like, what people with like those type of, like, does it hurt or is it hard? Is it a mask?
It can't hurt all the time. I don't know.
That's cancer. The fuck is you talking about? This nigga got 23 minutes left to live. Look at the shit on the top. Fuck out of here. And what's crazy is the boil ain't even the worst part. Look at the 24. Look how fucked up the 20.
Oh, yeah. That 24 is trash.
Also.
Exactly, nigga. Exactly.
Who is that?
Bruh, how you get a generic haircut with a generic number?
That must be him or something. That must be his basketball number.
Hell no, man.
That is literally like the Spalding of tennis shoes right there. The haircut.
Oh, this nigga off the track attacks. What the fuck?
I just felt like that would be disrespectful to somebody. I just wanted to see Murph's opinion. But here's the real question. Do y'all still use paper utensils? Because I saw this tweet from Hollywood Unlocked and I felt it on a spiritual level. It says, y'all don't like using paper plates. I'll use a paper pot if I had the option. Fuck them dishes. And I feel like if there was a paper pot that was acceptable, I would probably use it because I be dodging dishes with the paper utensils all the time.
I feel you. Here's my thing with the paper plates and utensils and all of that. Like I don't mind it, but for me, the dishes gives my daughter something to do because she would just sit around, play video games, or lay down all day. So I had to keep her up after she do her work. Because sometimes she done when I work at like 11:30 in the morning, and she just thinks I'm chill. Nah, shawty, if I'm working, you working. Go wash some dishes. So you gotta keep them active, man. Like right now, I just sent her on a walk. Like go walk around the block real quick. You just I'm not even lying. She just walked out. She's mad too.
You have to sit there on a walk. No dog. Hey, going on outside.
Go exercise, man.
Go walk.
Go exercise, man. You need that in your life.
So you basically going no paper plates because you got somebody on the dishes.
And I also feel like one of the things that is going to make sure that you come out of this thing okay is still having like some type of routine or schedule. So like even though everybody hates dishes, it still gives you something to do around the house. So like I'm like, fuck it, man. It's just a couple dishes, and if y'all wash them every day, it shouldn't get crazy anyway. So I'll do them dishes,
bro. I hate dishes with a passion. If my sons aren't here, like if they're at their mom's house, Man, fuck that. I got paper plates. I don't even use like the paper towels and shit. I got the napkins and shit from the restaurant. Like, you know, how you use the little plastic pack with the spoon, the fork. I keep all that shit. I never throw it away. I just throw it all in one drawer. So I got like 1,000 motherfucking random ass utensils that I can just do when I'm done, bro. I hate dishes, nigga.
Dang.
I feel you.
I can't.
I hate them. This is what I really hate. I hate when, like, my daughter, she wash dishes and then she would leave the clean dishes, because we got the double sink. She would leave the clean dishes in the rinse side, and she didn't like put the dishes that were there the day before. They're dry. She didn't put them up before she started washing dishes. So she'll just leave them there. And then the next day, she'll put the dry dishes that are already dry that day. She'll put them up and then rinse. And I'm like, nah, these got spots on them. You got to wash them over.
You got to rewash them.
Rewashing a dish is a different type of torture, because it's like, fam, I already put in this time.
Nah, man. You know what? I saw this and I thought it was dumb funny. Let me see if I can make it big real quick. Let me see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm about to share it right now. It's right here. Okay. So I saw this and I was like, bro, now do y'all remember the entertainment books? Like these big coupon books that like got deals and stuff for like amusement parks, restaurants, all of that type of stuff. Like you would buy it at the beginning of the year for like $75 or something like that. And you could like just use it all year long, because a lot of time the coupons didn't expire. These joints are going for $7 right now. It's like, bro, just chalk it up to a loss. Ain't nobody buying this shit right now.
How much were they before?
They start off at the top of the year like $65, $70. But I'm like, bro, I'm not. Why would I pay for that?
I mean, it was all what, like groceries and stuff?
No, it's like you get discounts to like Disneyland or California Adventureland, like all over.
Damn.
All over, bro.
Crazy.
Pizza coupon.
But they sell it every year. But it's just like, bro, ain't nobody going there, bro. Nobody. So
that's insane. That's probably like the biggest thing that was hit at this point.
Oh man,
they were literally the ones that told you where to go outside.
Bro, they took a capital L with this COVID, bro. Capital L.
Hey, you know what? You said what?
What? Now I was just gonna say, did y'all hear that J. Crew just filed for bankruptcy?
Yep.
Are they like filing for like, are they done, or are they just saying, because I did hear that some businesses can file for a type of bankruptcy that just keeps them so that they don't have to pay rent, and then when it's over and all of this is over, they can open back up?
They're not done. They're restructuring. So they said they're going to restructure their business.
I don't know, man. Restructuring is the number one thing niggas that are done say, because All Def was restructuring, but we was really done.
Niggas was hella done.
We threw that word around all the time. Like, now, man, we just restructuring, you know, just going through some things. We were packing a box.
Hella done.
But I mean, when you look at J. Crew, who the fuck is still wearing J. Crew? Nigga, like, when is the last time you've never walked by J. Crew and been like, it's cracking in that? Like, you've never once. That bitch empty. So they was already on they was already on their way out.
I don't know where he is in the grid, but this guy, this nigga Tahir still shops at J. Crew.
I do be shopping at J. Crew. I get my blue jean jackets from there. I get some nice chinos from J. Crew. I get socks from J. Crew. Sometimes they have exclusive colors on Nikes and Converse. I go there. I shop at J. Crew, man. I've spent $80 on a belt. It was a bad. I got it on sale.
You've never
I got it on sale,
nigga. You check right out.
Huh? You say what?
You ain't never had to stand in line there. You check right out.
Never. No. Jason called him personally to tell him the news.
I will say this though, when they like when there's nobody there, man, they treat you like a king in there, bro. Like they were bringing all the sizes to the. They were like, "You want a size bigger?" Like I'm trying on stuff. I was like, "Man, it's just a t-shirt." No, I'll get you 2 more sizes,
nigga. You were devastated when you saw the news. Like, not J. Crew.
Oh,
they called you.
Oh my stars.
Yeah, man, shit crazy, bro.
Low-key, I wonder how like stores that aren't popping feel about this, because now if you think about it, it's on a like an even playing field. Like all the stores in the mall that wasn't getting love, and they was just watching Foot Locker and all these other niggas. Now it's just like everybody, like, no, looks like no one can go nowhere now, nigga. It's like everybody's even right now. But apparently online shopping is like popping right now.
Oh
like,
man,
people aren't really worried financially yet. They're just at the crib buying stuff on Amazon.
Bro. You ain't got shit to do.
Yeah, real talk. You know what? Buying a package though, buying something kind of gives you something to look forward to on a weekly basis. Like I've been making small purchases, like just for stuff around the house. But
worst
like
one. Worst / most random.
I bought a a diffuser for like tea, like for loose leaf tea. Just bought one online. I saw it was like
that's some quarantine shit.
I wasn't even drinking tea. I just recently started back drinking tea, but I wasn't even drinking tea when I bought it. But it was like a 3-pack for like $6.
Just to buy it.
Hold on. I got my shit right here. Hold on.
A tea diffuser. So wait, are you drinking tea every day?
Yeah, now I am. Is that for the back?
Back thing?
Nigga, I bought a back stretcher, nigga.
Wait. All jokes aside, is it fire?
This shit fire, nigga.
Damn.
I even got the neck joint, like the neck hammock you hang on the door. Yeah, because bro, like before this,
what?
Like I'm all in the self-care, bro. So I get a massage like 2 to 3 times a week. Like
hey,
I have a massage envy
3 times a week.
Yes, bro. I have a masseuse because I travel a lot as a stand-up to here. You know, we're on planes, bro. We fucking sitting on trains. We fucking in cars for hours at it. So our backs are fucked up, legs and shit. You gotta wear compression socks. So I have like a masseuse that'll come to the crib, all that. And you can't have that, you know, you can't be in close proximity with somebody right now. So I had to make some shit happen, bro. So I got this.
Talk about this neck hammock.
Hold on, wait, before we do that, I just want to say shout out to T Murph, because when we come out of quarantine, this nigga gonna have the baddest arch of the baddest bitch on the leg. I think it's gonna be like
I think it's perfect arch.
Oh, $ shaped ass boy. This nigga gonna be the baddest bitch in the land.
I saw that back stretcher on Instagram and I almost copped, low key.
I got one on Amazon just because if it was whack, then I could return it. That's another thing I do. I don't know if y'all do this. I buy a lot of shit off Amazon and then use it like once and send that shit back. I don't know. Like, I think they're gonna block me at one point. They're gonna be like, yo, this nigga is sent too much shit.
What's crazy is one time I ordered like 5 packages from Amazon and the dude like put it somewhere like in the neighbor's yard and I couldn't find it. So I told Amazon that like the dude messed up. That's not my house. They refund everything. And then I found the packages and I was like, I could do this every time.
Every time.
I did that like 3 times since. them drivers is incompetent.
They don't give a fuck. They just throw shit and get up out of there, bro.
Well, wait, tell me about this door hammock because I'm interested.
So the door hammock, man, is just basically, you know, you hang it on your knob for your door, and then you adjust it 6 to 8 inches off the ground. And it's literally just like a little hammock, but it's for your neck. So when you lay down, you lay flat on your back, and it elevates your neck. So it'll readjust your spine and also relieve tension, you know, that you have building up in your neck. Because if we're on the computer, we're like this all day long,
right?
Or if we're on the phone, we're like this. So now it puts your neck in a different position, and it starts to pull those muscles and realign your spine, bro.
How long you do that?
You can do it for as long as you want. It even comes with like a sleep mask. So if you like want to just take a nap on the floor, bro, you chilling. You wake up, you like, oh man.
Wait, on the floor?
Yeah,
so you're hanging off the doorknob.
Yeah. So you're hanging from the doorknob. It's hanging like, you know, 3 to 8 inches off the ground, and you're just laying on your floor, and you have your head in a neck hammock, and it's literally just like pulling your neck as your body is laying down. So your neck is elevated.
Oh, I thought you were hooking it up to the top of the door and just like hanging,
no.
hanging on the door.
You're late.
So let me get this straight.
I thought I had a noose.
So you got the neck hammock. You're gonna get the neck straight, right? You're gonna have the neck of a swan, and then you got the back roller for the perfect arch. Oh, nigga, you finna be killing the game. You might as well just start your OnlyFans now, my nigga, because you're gonna be a bad one.
I ain't said shit about this hat the whole time we've been on here. But you got
I didn't even notice the hat. That is a leopard fitted.
Facts.
Fuck this. Nigga, you damn near sitting in the wicked chair with that motherfucker on. Looking ass out of here, boy.
Hey, I can't even hate on T Murph's random buy because that was right up my alley. I just bought a posture corrector.
Look,
Because I be on Zoom so many times. Like yesterday, I was on Zoom from like 2 to 6, and it's just like it would just be like thing, 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 and I'm just like sitting here, and that shit hurt. Like I just bought like a whole brace to fix the posture. I'm about to get this neck hammock though. That's
healthcare, bro. We only get one body, man.
That is true though. That is true. We only get one.
Go by parts, nigga. We stuck with what we got.
Hey, massages. I can't believe you do 3 times a week because there was a point in time where I was like, all right, I'm on it if I get one a month. And then that became like one every 2 months. But damn, like you doing it like
literally, I had an issue. I've had a pinch
Grab
nerve.
my charger real quick.
You know what I mean? As a barber, I've had a pinch nerve from like standing in one spot. And then
what, in like your arm or something or your neck?
It was in my back, but it was coming all like whenever that nerve was pinched in my back of my neck, it would affect my entire arm. So like I couldn't cut. And then,
damn, really?
Like I say, yeah. From traveling.
Oh wait, there are barber injuries?
Hell yeah. That's so those mats that we stand on, those are for your back. Those are ergonomic. Like, so that's what it's for.
Damn.
Yeah.
So wait, do you know any barbers that had to take time off because of an injury?
Nigga, yeah, me, my homeboy Abe that used to cut. Abe actually had to have surgery for his pinch nerve.
From cutting.
Yeah, so that's why they make clippers. That's why they have like ergonomic design and all that stuff now. But back in the day, bulky ass clippers that really didn't give a fuck. So barbers like carpal tunnel, like that's another thing that affects.
I could totally see that.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know a barber could be like out for a season with like a barber injury. That's insane.
He red shirting. He's still going to the barber shop every day, but he's sitting on the bench, red shirting. He got a red apron.
Hey,
that's funny.
It's shit real out here, man. So tip your barbers, man. Make sure you take care of your barbers. We out here, hey, it's a struggle.
I hit my barber up. That nigga ain't returned my call. I mean, my text. I was just hitting him up just to see how he doing in quarantine.
Your barber never returns your text. I feel like they just like, man, not this shit again. I cannot put my clippers through this bullshit.
my hair is thick, nigga. My barber charges me double on the lining. That shit is thick, nigga. I got a lion's mane.
Hey, T Murph, you ever get clients that, well, back in the day, like, did you ever get clients that used to like look at you dead in your eyes while you were cutting them off? I didn't know that was a problem until that viral skit. And I was like, bro, that must be hell. That would be the worst part of the job for me.
Bro, that shit. So whenever you like lining their mustache or some shit like that, and they just
bro, it's looking up too, like this.
You like my nigga, you good? And they like, what? It's like, bro, close your eyes or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, it's weird.
Do they think it's like a respect thing? Like I should look him in the eye, or is it just like a natural thing? Because
I don't know if a nigga think you finna like try to rob him or something, or they gotta keep their eye on you. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it's like, bro, I'm just lining your mustache, like look down or something. But they just like it locked on.
It's weird.
I remember one of the worst barber experiences I had. I was hella young. I had to be like maybe 11 to 12 or 10 or 11. And I'm in a barbershop. I went to one of these barbershops in East St. Louis. It's called Blackman's Plaza. And like it was always packed, right? So my mom would drop me off.
Plaza, where that weak ass club used to be at. Go continue.
Nah. This one was on State, like right across the street from a Church's Chicken. But I know what you're talking about too, Mark. So one day I remember I was in that bitch. I had waited like an hour and a half. I finally got in the seat, and the barber's cutting me up, and there's already a different barber. So I'm like nervous and shit. I'm a kid. I'm there by myself and shit. My nose started running, and I didn't want to ask him to stop so I could go get some tissue. Like I felt like I would cut it up, so I just kept trying to. And then every time he would stop and grab another clip, I tried to do it real quick and stuff. That nigga was cutting me up. He was like, "Hey man, get this little nigga some tissue." In front of the whole shop, I was just like, fuck.
It probably like leaked all the way down to the mustache area.
Man,
like,
it was nasty lip ass, bro. I felt so embarrassed. But I'm like, fuck it, I need this tissue though.
Hey, was there ever a day where Murph, you went in there and you were just like, bro, I'm not trying to talk? Because it's like, it seems like every barber is a master linguist. They could talk about anything. They could talk shit with anybody. And it seems like if you didn't, like, it almost seemed like the niggas who didn't talk while they were getting cut were like annoying, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed like niggas that were getting cut had to, I mean, I wasn't in the chair like that. So like, I was just watching. I'm just like, do them niggas like come in like, all right, this is what I'm gonna talk about with my barber today? Like, are there just any times you're like, bro, I'm just quiet?
I'm gonna tell you. So most of the times, I'm an old talking ass nigga when it comes to the barbershop, right? That's how I ended up doing stand up. But then it would be like, I'm not an avid sports watcher, so I hate when I get that customer in the chair that now this nigga every 20 seconds, hell no, what's up with Kobe? Like, nigga, sit the fuck down, bro. I got 3 other people waiting and you still, hold on, bro, hold on. Nigga, I swear to God, bro. So when LeBron had the game, now this nigga sweating and shit. I'm trying to cut him, the clippers won't cut the hair right. Like, man, I hate that nigga. Every barbershop has that nigga.
Bro,
I gotta give you everything with everybody fucking shop.
That's like barber confessions thing, man. I ain't never heard this point of view.
I tell you what, bro. That's why I don't go to black barbers. I love them. I would go to a black barber shop to hang out and I get a cut. My barber is Mexican and he got hands. When I tell you I'm making my appointment for 12 o'clock, I'm out of that bitch before 12:18. You understand me? Like, ain't no, and we talking the whole time. I'm like, hey, how's the kids? Oh man, they going good. We just got back from the vacation with the Puerto Rico.
Flamethrower on your shit, like
flamethrower, rake, and a leaf blower all at the same time, but the nigga's done in 15 minutes. And that's why I don't feel like I feel justified in tipping him $10, $15 because, like, bro, when I need the shit done, I get it done. I ain't been in there. I've been going to him for damn near the whole time I've been out here, almost 10 years. There was a little part where I stopped and I started going to Tyree to like put some money in the homies pocket. You know, I like to support black businesses, but like Tyree was booked out and I could never really make an appointment. And if I did make an appointment, here's the thing with barbers. This is what pisses me off with barbers. I gotta make an appointment about this. Make a video about this. You make an appointment at a black barbershop. You get there in time for your black. My appointment's at 12. I'm there at 11:55, right? Now, I might not still get into the seat to 12:30, 12:45. Then he gonna cut my hair, talk a little bit. So this haircut that should take 15 minutes is gonna take another 30 minutes, right? But here's the thing. If I get to the barbershop at 12:01 and my appointment was at 12, this nigga got a whole attitude with me. See, that's the shit I be talking about, man. You coming late to the motherfucker. You make the appointment and then you come late. He's doing all of this shit while he's still cutting some. Yes. This is
a black barber?
Yes.
Oh. Go with the Mexican dude then, if he got hands.
I know. That's why I'm back with the Mexican guy. That's why I'm back with him. My barber.
You ever get to the barbershop? Now you on time, right?
Yeah.
11:55, nigga, get out the chair. You get up, start getting your shit together. You say, hey, real quick. Let me slide my mans in real quick.
Oh, yeah. I was the main nigga that happened.
I know I had to feel, but man, he got a job interview today, man. Let me go ahead and slide him in. You like, all right, bet, I got him. Next thing you know, this nigga come over. This nigga undoing his braids. This nigga finna get a full goddamn. He gotta untwist his braids. He gotta wash. He gotta dry his shit. He gotta sitting there like, nigga, I'm not leaving at 3 o'clock.
Man, the thing that used to fuck me up is like, all right, so I had a barber back in St. Louis, bro.
Yeah.
My barber back in St. Louis used to be $20. I would tip him 25, right? It's always been about that. Then it went up to like maybe 30 or something like that, right? Yeah. I went back, I want to say maybe a year and a half ago, maybe it was 2 years ago. I had called because now he does appointments. You got to book it online. Like you got to go to his calendar and book the shit, right? So I hit him up. I was like, hey, bro, I'm be in town. He was like, go and book something on the calendar. I was like, it was full, bro, but I just need to get a cut right before the show. Like I'm cut already. I just want to get cripped up before the show. He's like, cool. Just come on this day, right? So I go on that day. I have to wait a little bit. Then he finally puts me in, right? Fam cuts me up. I look at him like, how much I owe you, bro? He said, oh, it's just 50.
Just 50?
Sir, you need to send out a pamphlet when you're going to up prices $20. First of all,
try to throw in
Great. This is St. Louis. Don't nothing in St. Louis cost $50. You get a house for $49.99. You don't charge me $50? And I still got a tip because that's just who I am. But it's like, bruh, okay. And I have not been back since.
You want to know what happened?
What?
I don't know. I don't know if his price was 50, but he hit you with. I feel like he hit you with a convenience charge. And as a barber, I've done that. I've done that. Like niggas be like, you know, nigga, I cut real up. I cut Hannibal up. So it's like, you know, them the homies. But niggas be like, I gotta get in. Word. Okay, I already charged $45. Like that's what I charge. It's $45 to get a fucking haircut. I don't care what the other nigga charge. Like we live in Chicago. I've been charging that nigga this booth rent $250.
Is that regular? I don't. Is that like what's regular? Because I used to think 20.
Rate 25 to 30. But I've been cutting hair, man. I've been cutting hair since I was 15 years old. Shit, I've been licensed since I was 20 something. So it's nigga, you got to pay me. You know what I mean? So it's $45. And when niggas come in, you know, shit, they know. Niggas gonna break out that bill. You go, fam. You know what I mean? But it's a convenience charge. But I honestly feel like that's what it was. His price probably was 30, but he hit you with that 20, the extra dub. You know?
I feel like people start hitting me with crazy prices when I've been gone for so long. Like they think I've made it on another level. So they're like, he hit me with just 50. I'm like, bruh, come on. Like honestly, because like I said, I had already had a haircut. He was literally just cleaning it up and hitting the liner, bro.
That was a lineup?
Bro, that was just the lining and the cleanup on the back.
$50 lineup? Wait, was that what you was talking about, T Murph? Your $45 is for lineup?
No, my $45. So I'm charging 20 for a lining, 25 for a lining.
Okay.
You got the beard, because what niggas don't understand with beards is that's a whole nother haircut.
Yeah.
Man, that's a whole nother haircut. But yeah, nah, it's 45 for the full. So razor lining, hairline, you know, cut. That's it.
I try to get cut. I was trying to get cut before my flights because the one thing I absolutely hate is trying to get a haircut on the road, bro. You don't know this barber, you don't know his hands. Once a barber finds out you're a comedian or they recognize you from online, they want to do all the extra stuff like spraying the stuff and all that. It's like, bro, that shit lasts for 6 hours. The first shower I take, this shit is coming off. Now I realize that you weren't trying to get me crisp. You just fucked up my line and you trying to cover up your shit. So I'm like, bro, don't hit me. You literally have to tell your barber like you placing the orders when you say like, I don't want no lettuce, I don't want no tomatoes, I want heavy. Yeah. That's how you have to tell them, like, hey bro, just give me a liner, don't hit me with no spray, only use the razor on my forehead and on my mustache. Don't hit me under the neck. We're here with the razor and not on the back. You have to be so specific when you go on the road. And
that's why I never got something I liked. I was super vague. I was like, I'll take a 1. And that's all I said. I would just be like, let me get a 1. I remember, this is why I didn't like black barbers. I only went to barbers in high school. Yeah. And I had a barber with the name, everybody has the barber with this name, Trey. And not only did this nigga take a smoking break halfway through, like I'm not even talking about like still got hair, couldn't even leave if I wanted, still got hair on one half, was just like, hang on 1 second, went, smoked a blunt. And not only that, gave me a Lloyd Banks chin strap that I didn't ask for.
The skinny joint?
Oh my God, this was before prom. This was right before prom. Hit me with the fucking Lloyd Banks, and I for some reason I didn't say nothing, and I just went to prom with a Lloyd Banks. I looked like Satan. It was crazy.
Hey, you one of the real passive customers. He won't say shit, but he will never come back to you again in life.
That's how I started. I was never really aggressive, but then I started going like, well, let me do this, or like, let me do this.
I love that, bro. I'd never go back to. That's how I get back. I ain't gonna make no scene, but yeah, I will never ever come back. I ain't do it, bro. That nigga hit me with that 50. I still ain't got over that.
$50 lineup is ridiculous. That's insane.
I was like.
But real quick, I just wanted to shout out Best Fiends, the app. This is one of my favorite games. It's crazy how many messages I've been getting saying that, you know, people are addicted to this game and they've been loving this and playing it as much as possible. This is Best Fiends. It's basically a puzzle game that where you collect different types of bugs and creatures, and you're basically doing the 3-to-match puzzle game that became so popular on the on the mobile app front. But this has its own twist on it. You know what I mean? You basically, this is for everyday gamers. This is for all types of gamers. You're basically fighting slugs and trying to make it to the other end of the garden. And it's dope. I've been hooked on this for about a year now. I'm almost coming up to level 100. A lot of people are past level 100 and try to stun on me.
They be stunting hard.
Man, the you scary fans be stunting with the best fiend stats. But I'm trying to keep up. This is just something that you can do at all times. It does not require Wi-Fi to play. You don't have to be a hardcore gamer to play. It's a whole bunch of fun, and just people are getting hooked on it left and right. There's
especially right now because like we don't have a whole lot going on. So like best fiend is one of them. Like you find yourself pulling out your phone any and everywhere, at the table, in the bathroom, sitting on the couch. Like I'm literally watching TV and I'll just launch Best Friends and start playing it while I'm watching the show because it's just like it's low key addictive. And then like you like I want to get like since the quarantine started, I've probably jumped 20 levels. And I was slow with it, but like since it started, I jumped like 20 levels because I'm like always playing it. So definitely check that out, man.
Even my parents are on it. They was obsessed with Pokemon Go. They made the full switch over. They made the full switch over to Best Fiends. It's a unique and exciting puzzle experience, unlike any other puzzle games out there. You're definitely gonna find yourself playing in all types of weird and random places because it doesn't require internet to play. Tons of characters. There's even monthly theme challenges that they stay updating to keep it fresh. Thousands of levels and new levels, events, and characters added all the time. And not only that, there are 100 million downloads and tons of 5-star reviews. So everybody is in agreement. Best Fiends is a must play. So download Best Fiends for free on the Apple Store or Google Play. And that's Fiends. It's not friends. It's Fiends without the R. Cool, guys. All right. So real quick, I wanted to show you guys a video to show where we're at in this quarantine. Now, this is a concert in Germany, and I've never seen anything like it. I'm just gonna let you guys check it out. Watch this. So I'm gonna play this again without the sound, and it's insane. They literally parked cars almost like an intense drive-through movie just so that you can respect social distancing. I think there was a minimum of like 2 to 3 people per car, and this guy was having a full-out lit concert with a bunch of parked cars. Now, as performers yourselves with stand-up, I thought this was interesting because it's an interesting pivot, but you kind of miss out on some of the main elements of performing, which is seeing the faces. So what do y'all think about this? And would y'all do a stand-up show like this?
I think for what it seems like he's doing rock. I don't know what the pyro. I'm assuming it's rock. I think it can work because you got the horns and shit like that. But with stand-up, if I feel like a motherfucker start blowing, like it's gonna just throw you all the way off, like light. And I'm just looking. You got all this goddamn gas and smog. Like, nigga, for stand-up, I don't think this is gonna work.
Minus the fog and the fire. Minus the fog and the fire, because a lot of those things, you're right, are very specific to EDM and music. But just in terms of the quarantined pivot of being in their cars, is this something that you think other types of live performance can switch to, or are you good? Are you just gonna wait for everything to open back up?
I'm chilling. I'm waiting, man. I can't. I'm not doing any like those. Everybody keep trying to get me to do those videos where you perform in your living room and shit. I'm not doing stand up in my fucking living room. Like that's just, nigga, that's an easy way to bomb. Niggas just
yeah.
Well, like, even if you're killing, it's gonna feel like you bombing, right?
Yeah, and then the thing is, like for all the people who've never actually seen you do stand up, if this is their first time watching you, nigga, you automatically suck. Like, yeah, this nigga trash, bro. Like,
buy the tickets.
I'm never going to see this nigga live. Like, so it doesn't make sense to me. I can't. For them, it works. For us, I don't think it's a thing.
What about you, Tahir? You performing for the cars? You getting honks for laughs?
No, I'm not performing for the cars. I just feel like it's like one of the things that makes comedy so special is that even if it's in an arena, it feels like an intimate experience, right? Like people out, you listening to one person, it feels like you listen to a friend or uncle or something, tell a story or something like that. It still feels intimate. This doesn't feel intimate. You're in the car, closed off from the people next to you, closed off from the performer, all of that type of stuff, man. It's distracting. It's more distracting than helpful. I think like I would probably do an in-home thing before I did something like that because it's just
you think about like Kevin Hart and Eddie Murphy when they walk out onto the stage, it looks like this is similar to what they see. It's a sea of darkness with some lights that are typically the iPhone flash, not really headlights. But you don't think that that's similar enough? You think that it's just the fact that they're hearing actual laughs?
The laughs definitely is part of it, and then also the cameras go down at some point and people just start listening to you. So like have the distraction of the headlights or the camera lights or the iPhone lights, whatever. But like I said, man, like it's just the laughter is really the biggest part, man. Like doing comedy without laughter is painful, bro. That feels like a punishment for real.
The whole reason you do it is for the laughter. You want to bring joy to people. So if you can't hear that, it affects your energy. And it's like I can't give you what you need stand-up wise if I can't feel your energy. So yeah, that shit ain't gonna.
So it's safe to say that stand-up is just something that doesn't work with social distancing.
Facts.
Yeah, it's not the easiest. I mean, I've done one show that was kind of cool because they did it completely different, and I think the element that really helped them was one significant thing, and I don't want to say it on live and kind of give it away because like I think they're still trying to shop it around or figure out what they're gonna do with it. But it did make a difference, and it's kind of something that I had already said talking about to say it. So. But there it might be a great way to do it. Thus far, I've only seen decent ways to do it.
Yeah.
It was one guy, I forget his name because my boy Brendan just called me. He said he promoted this show. He did a live show in a small den or something. He had like 3 or 4 people spaced out in the room, and he did that show live so he can get like real laughter. And then he sold tickets to it, like $10 per ticket. And I think he made like $50,000 in one night off of that show. Damn. So that one element of just having people in a room, even if it was like 4 or 5 people, that one element changed it that much because you rip harder when you get that energy. Like that laughter is our drug, but it's also our fuel. So like when people start riffing like right off the cuff type shit, and they keep punching on the joke, is because we're getting that energy for the crowd, and that gives us the fuel to keep going and going harder. So without that, man, that's a key element of comedy. And yeah, it's a lost cause without it.
I'm seeing a lot of musicians make the transfer over to this quarantine, but it's going to be a lot harder for comedy for sure. Like stand-up is so specific. Like it's weird. Like y'all are literally like the modern day, like soapbox philosophers. You know how like back in the day niggas just used to get on top of a box and be like, this is what I think. Like that's really like what it is, and it's really hard to replace because that's literally just one person talking to another. So it's kind of like you can't really do the same on Zoom. But it's interesting to see all that.
I'm telling you, man, these comments gonna be headed to OnlyFans first. You don't need no audience for that. Just go ahead and just
do some helicopters. Hey, you know what's funny about that concert? Somebody in the chat, Wally, said the front row has to wait for the entire concert to leave.
Oh,
literally the worst part about concerts is like I always dip out a little early because parking is going to be trash. But if the concert was parking, that must be horrible.
That sucks, bro. It would suck so bad to be in that front row and just be trapped because people are gonna linger too. Like nobody's gonna leave right away. They're gonna linger a little bit. You gotta wait
right back to the crib.
Oh my god, that'll suck, bro. That will suck.
At least you got somewhere to sleep. Shit, you already in the
You use all your gas while the concert's going on. Like you about to run out of gas. You ain't got gas to get home.
Right. I mean, that's the struggle.
All right, guys. So I have a couple. You know how like the whole world switched over to Zoom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have some of the most viral Zoom fails, and I just want to know from y'all which one is the worst. Okay. So coming up first, we got a actual reporter that just put on the top of the suit, but he framed it up a little too wide, and you could see his bare ass thighs. He just gave a whole report like this, doing the whole pantsless bra. I don't have the nerve. I don't have the nerve to go on live TV with no pants. Like,
Word.
And he should have had one of those front facing things. Obviously, he framed it up, and then it got a little wider than him. But it's hilarious. You just see the bare thigh, and it's almost the only thing that you notice. So I don't know where this dude's credibility went from here on, but it was just, I mean, that's just hilarious. That's just good quarantine news.
Oh,
bare
man.
thigh shouted.
He better than me. I would have been bare assed. They would have had to cut the broadcast. You just would have seen shaft against thigh and some balls is on that seat.
Hey, this would have been a way different story if his dick was seen. It's not that. It's not
way different.
We at least now we go over to Tahir house. Don't sit on shit. He letting you know right now. He raw ass.
Wait, Murph. He just told us the other day that when he's in a hotel, he's asshole naked the entire time, sitting on all the chairs. So I already know the deal at his house. I'm not really touching anything. Like I would have to Dexter the place.
I only said naked.
Why would you do that?
Naked. What? At the hotel?
You just raw dog in the whole goddamn hotel room, nigga?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I put a towel down.
Niggas like him,
because I don't.
Why people are assholes to the hotel staff, because they're like, I want to make sure that everything's wiped off. I want to make sure everything is cleaned. I want to make sure all the sheets are washed, because I know niggas like to be doing the most in these hotels. I'm not that different in a hotel than I am at home.
Let me explain something to y'all. T-Mark, you're a little different because you got all boys. I have an old lady here, and I have a daughter. I have a 14-year-old daughter. I very rarely get to be naked all the time. So at this hotel, I take advantage of being naked the entire time. You understand me?
Look,
it's freeing. It's freeing, man. When you in the shower, you naked, got that water hitting you. That's the most liberating feeling ever. And when you come out, you just air dry. You ain't got to put no clothes on immediately. That's how you're supposed to dry. That's how God intended it to be.
Wait.
Go ahead.
You just get out the shower, no towel, and just walk around until you dry like a salamander?
No.
Nigga walking around like he just got off a slip and slide.
No.
What the fuck?
No. I dry off, right? So have you ever been Russian? You had to take a shower, and you dry off, but you put your clothes on, you try to put a little lotion on, but your body's still hot from that shower. So now you're sweating.
Before I'm dry though.
Exactly, right? So because now your body's hot, now you're trying to put lotion on it. So now you're covering your pores, you're locking that heat in. So you get in the car, your shirt sticking to you, your tank top and all that, bro. When I'm at the hotel, bro, I don't worry about none of that, bro. I dry off and then I cool off. There's a cool down period. Okay, then I moisturize and then I lay down some more. I let that moisturizer just seep in, man. I let it do its job, baby.
All right, couple things. One, too much information. Okay, way too much. Nigga, I let it seep in. Okay, let's just stop this right here. Right, we don't want to hear about your moisturizing techniques, nigga. As you,
that was about like 4 steps too much.
Right. As you lay your Mr. Potato Head built ass in the motherfucking bed and let the moisturizer seep in. Don't nobody give a fuck about none of that. All right, that's one. Two, nigga. You said I don't have all boys. I have a daughter too, right? But even if I didn't, nigga, just me having boys don't mean I'm walking around dick swinging in the house, nigga. What are you talking about?
Hey,
why do you think a son would be like, oh, that's my dad? If I saw my dad naked, I'd be like, bro.
Everybody's different. I talk to old heads at barbershop and they be like, I ain't never put no clothes on. Like my wife seen it, and the boys got the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They got a problem with it. They can get the fuck out. And
But they
T.
never
Murphy,
have a problem with it.
I don't give a fuck what nigga. That nigga Woody Allen or R. Kelly uncle. That's who the fuck that is. Ain't nobody walking around the motherfucking house naked.
Hey, real quick. Why the fuck doesn't Woody Allen get as much shit as R. Kelly?
bro, real talk. You know why. You
Nigga,
know
Elvis.
why.
I know
Elvis.
why. But it's like he skated by with that. And not to be fair, R. Kelly skated by too. Like I remember hearing about that shit in middle school, and he just now went to jail.
But
So-
Elvis though, Elvis, it's documented. Elvis married motherfucker. She was like 14.
Elvis was crazy.
Nobody said
And let's talk about it.
No, why? You know why them white men ain't get persecuted the way that black man did.
But that's crazy.
And all of them wrong.
Because even black people hated R. Kelly. We hated R. Kelly so much. We hated R. Kelly so much that we just wanted to see R. Kelly go down. But now that R. Kelly's going down, we're like, well, who else? Well, what about these other guys? Like,
you know what? We were mad at R. Kelly, but I'm gonna tell you what. I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting because these versus battles popping so goddamn hard, and I'm like, this nigga R. Kelly will fuck these niggas up.
No, no.
If it would have been Babyface versus R. Kelly, nigga, let me tell you something.
I would, bro. You can't. I could not even watch R. Kelly in a versus.
But I'm just saying, if it would have been Babyface versus R. Kelly,
let me tell you, it ain't a lot of songs that could fuck with "Step in the Name of Love,"
nigga,
"I Believe I Can Fly,"
nigga,
12 Play. Seems like she ready.
You
play those four. You play those four. You are eons away from whoever the competitor is. You
I Believe I Could Fly was in Space Jam.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, nigga.
That is iconic.
How many black graduations? They stopped doing Papa Circumstance and they started doing "I Believe I Can Fly" at the graduations, bro. Like this is
to be fair, R. Kelly is the only musician in history whose crimes was so bad that it actually affected the sound of his music. Like I really can't dance to a lot of his stuff. Like "Step in the Name of Love" used to hit. I really can't even really like jig to it no more because it's like it was that bad.
Hey,
bro,
my homie Calvin Evans. This nigga got a joke. He said R. Kelly been telling us the whole time in his music the shit he was doing. He said when you listen to "Step in the Name of Love," he said this motherfucker just started screaming out shit ain't got nothing to do with the song. If they ask you why we did it, we did it.
Why would anybody ask that?
And if they ask you why we did it, yeah.
Wow.
Bro, he wrote "A's Ain't Nothing But a Number" for Aaliyah. He wrote that song.
That is
just
the most. It's like he was telling on himself.
He did. My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Like nigga, your mind, morals, the police, your friends around you, all of them should have said no to those underage girls. All of them.
Before I get knee deep, please show me some ID.
He was like, yeah, I'm just kidding about that part.
Wait. Was that real?
ID, school ID? What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait. Is that real?
Yes. Nigga.
Yes.
Say it again.
Before I get knee deep, please show me some ID. Yes, nigga.
Then he says, just kidding.
Oh, so he's like, just kidding. I don't need ID.
Yeah.
Bring your 16 ripe ass in here. That is fucked up.
Hey,
wow.
Hey, the nigga deserves to be in jail. I would say
absolutely.
Damn, the nigga got hits.
Every month he's talking about why he needs to get out of jail. Like every month he got a new health scare that needs to be addressed and he needs to be allowed to just like sit your ass down, Robert.
Just let him out for a versus battle and then lock the nigga back up. I just want to see him because it ain't nobody in R&B that can fuck with the nigga. Let's just be like, there's nobody. Like nigga, every R&B singer maybe had one good album. This nigga got like nigga.
You think?
It's not fair. It's not fair that he's that bad of a person, but that good of an artist.
Look at Michael Jordan.
Huh?
Look at Michael Jordan.
I think Michael Jordan's biggest crime was his dress. I feel like that's what he should be brought up on charges on. Like, how you gonna be that rich
Michael Jordan
and
is the
dress.
most ironic thing about Black culture by far.
How so, Pat? Break it down for us.
Because niggas are literally killing themselves for Jordans. He
Mm-hmm.
don't care about that. And he can't dress. Our number one, the number one thing that like racists throw at us in terms of fashion is Jordans. Like that is our fashion, like holy grail. And the nigga who made that not only didn't design the shoe himself, can't dress worth a damn. He be wearing Burberry Kings of Comedy suits.
And to this day, though. To this day. He's
to this day.
Around with the boot cuts. Them motherfucker, this nigga got a 43 wide all the way down. Like, nigga, how the fuck is your pants?
A 43 wide?
All the way down, nigga.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. Tahir said his best outfits was on the court, and I can't not hear that.
Say the warm-ups and the goddamn uniform. That's it.
NBA officials officially given. All right, let's go to the next Zoom fail. This is so the guy with the no pants, not that bad, right? Like at the end of the day, niggas do that. Even teachers do that. But this, this. Now, this was a TV news anchor that had a naked chick walk through the back of the frame.
Damn.
During his segment. And not only that, this nigga was married. And
this was a side bitch.
And not only that, the woman was recognized as one of the local reporters.
He was trying to put on.
This
nigga was trying to put on.
Nigga was slanging more than the news at that.
Oh,
man. In today's top story, looking ass.
That boy slide in like this just in. My penis.
That's good. I don't think we're gonna beat that.
Oh,
that nigga said this just in. Bro, this nigga's name is Alfonso Merlos, which sounds like a nigga you can't trust.
Oh yeah, Alfonso gonna knock some bitches down. Merlo.
He has a not only here's the thing why this is a big deal. His girlfriend is like a star. She's like a star actress in Big Brother. So he was, I guess this was on the Estado de Alarma channel, live on YouTube from his home when a woman popped up from behind his chair, casually walking around the house. And this was a 27-year-old journalist named Alexia Rivas. They ain't shit for putting her name in this. But yeah, he has a star girlfriend, and this was the worst way to get caught.
You know what? I wonder what his lie was. Man, I ain't even that bitch broke in. Just crazy bitches everywhere.
Broke in naked though?
This bitch broke in my house. Put some clothes on. What the fuck?
Oh man. How do you there's no way you can explain that one. Yeah, you just gotta chalk that one up, bro. No explaining that.
You just gotta come clean for real. Definitely. All right, well, speaking of debauchery, I just want to shout out one of my favorite brands right now. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. This is probably one of the best products on the market across all genres. If you think,
Pat, hold on, bro. I gotta show you, Pat. Man, it's real out here, bro. I just re-signed up, bro.
You just re-signed up. I never stopped signing up. Ever since the first sample that they gave us, it has been a monthly subscription. I get mine every month. And let me tell you guys about Blue Chew, okay? Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. So you can now increase your performance and get that extra confidence in bed. From bluechew.com, that's blue like the color blue. So you can take them anytime, day or night. And they're chewable, so they work twice as fast than a pill. So you can be ready whenever the opportunity arrives, okay? So if you can benefit from more confidence where it counts, Blue Chew is the fast and easy way to enhance your performance.
Now, let me say this, because I know a lot of people are like, yo, I want to have to go to a doctor and all of that type of stuff. Because right now, with everything going on, elective surgeries and just like regular checkups, they're telling you to just hold on, right? Blue Chew has online licensed physicians, all right? So that means you go online, you take the survey, you fill out this application, you send it into them. They respond very quickly, and they ask you a couple more questions just on some health stuff. And if you answer everything correctly, or you don't have any pre-existing conditions that would tell you why you can't do it, then you get your stuff shipped directly to you in the discreet package. That means no more long lines at the pharmacy, no more going to the doctor, having embarrassing conversations. And because it ships directly, because it's made in the USA and it ships directly to you, it's cheaper than going to the pharmacy too. And like, it's super easy to refill, put the account on hold, whatever you need to do. Man, listen, I'll just make sure my apartment ain't on here showing. I'm gonna cover that up right there. I just re-upped. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here with it, right?
They send it every single month. They can send however many that you choose to do, completely affordable and worth it. Let me tell you, even if you ain't even struggling like that in that area.
So to
I just take it for the extra.
It's fun.
And
it's fun.
Is it just for men? Is it just for men?
Yeah.
All right, and you say you just re-upped here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Because it's probably gonna help you get some of that estrogen out your system. Because that hat you got right now, you need to boost your testosterone up.
Yeah, that's why he bought Blue Chew.
Nigga walk around with maps. Get your motherfucking.
Tahir bought that hat and then signed up for Blue Chew.
Right.
So listen,
before I fashion over, not for men, and grab that motherfucking hat.
before I respond to T Murphy, just want to let you guys know. For watching right now, you guys get to try Blue Chew for free. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping. All you have to do is go to bluechew.com. That's BLUE, like the color blue, BLUECHEW.com, and enter the promo code DIYS, and you would get your first shipment completely for free. All you have to do is pay $5 for shipping. Cool?
Cool. Hey, take your hat off and tell them again. They weren't listening.
Hey, T Murph can't wait to get out of quarantine so he can stand like this the whole time and show off that new curve.
Hey, anytime you fuck your back end like that, your B cup start poking out. This nigga.
That's because I'm budding.
This nigga. See, that's what happened when you lotion your body, lay down, and let it seep in.
Nigga's permanently wet like a dog's nose.
Hey.
Like a dog's nose.
This nigga T Murphy is 4'5", 4 feet 5 inches with the arch of a volleyball player. Nigga, you gonna get scooped up all summer long.
You got all bad bitch accessories right now, from the glasses to the hat. I don't want to shit. What you talking about?
This nigga T Murphy gonna be the first black man to be a millionaire off of lace front beards. First one.
You got if lace front beards ever did blow up, you would need a T Murph like beard to sell it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't trust a nigga who looked like me selling lace front beards.
Nah, T Murph is the only nigga that can do it. That nigga T Murph's OnlyFans name is Fun Size.
Wait, T Murph, do you sell beard oils?
I don't. Everybody tells me I should.
You gotta get up on that, man.
I gotta holler at y'all. Y'all gotta put me on. I've never done it, man.
Hey, all you gotta do is find somebody who makes them themselves, and if you like the product, just hook up a collab.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
you got it.
Like I said, I've never had any sponsors, man. Whenever people always ask me what beard oil I use, I always give them the beard oil. Like I'll send them the link. I'm like, oh man, this is what I fuck with.
Nah, no, listen. The same way you got that thong deal with Fashion Nova is the same way you got to handle this beard oil deal, nigga. All you got to do is just reach out to the right people, man.
Thong sponsor is hilarious.
That thong deal. That thong deal.
Like you need some more. You need more thongs. You go through ours.
After you give us your spiel on hotels, you can lose your Super 8 contract, nigga.
That's right. That's right. Motel 6 been knocking at my door for a while. They want to connect.
Leave the light on. The fuck? Hell no.
All right, y'all. So tell me, this is the third and final Zoom fail of the day. Tell me if this is worse. I couldn't figure it out because the last one was pretty bad. The last one was publicly embarrassed and called out for cheating, and I'm sure he lost his girl. This is embarrassing on a professional level. All right. So this guy actually got fired for this. So this is a video. This is a college professor who tried to host a class, but he left his tabs open. So this dude was recording. Bro, it say busty college girl fucks. First of all, that student ain't shit. That student ain't shit for snitching. But I get
he bogus. He got the man fired, bro.
Well, he shared his screen. Now this is the teacher's screen, and he was basically like sharing his info and stuff like that. But as someone who also leaves all the tabs open, I don't be watching porn on my laptop. That's too incriminating. But this is just fam. You couldn't have.
You know what?
He probably bust right before he started this damn class.
He looked real relaxed trying to.
As he should have. Yeah, you should have. That's when you're supposed to do it.
And apparently he was fired for this.
No, they should have fired for that, bro.
Yeah.
He at home. He at fucking home. And I mean, bro, that's his computer. He literally not like showing them the porn. They shouldn't have fired him, man.
What if he was doing research, bro? What if it's not even fucked? What if it's busted girl funny video? Like you don't even know. Like they fired him under false pretense. Okay.
False pretense.
Didn't even give him a chance to prove his innocence. I'm sure I can find a video that says busty girl shows fun. Like I'm sure I can find that video.
He gonna sue the shit out of them.
Well, that's the thing. The word busty doesn't appear anywhere else but porn. I've never heard busty in anything else besides cheap white porn. And you don't even see that in black porn. There ain't no black porn.
That shit do appear other place. You ain't never tried to search Tahir on
Busty comic host the comedy union.
Busty comic and leopard hat. Like it just nigga Tahir gonna pop right.
Busty comic is fucking hilarious. That's rude as hell too. The funniest thing about this is a teacher named Mr. Zhang, and he looks hella like stern. So if you could imagine being in his class and he don't put up with no shit, and then this happens to you, that is a very humbling experience.
Yeah.
I hate it on the job.
I still can't believe they fired the man for that though.
All right.
For real though, it's just like he's at home. Let him bust him.
Yeah.
I wonder if that dude feels bad though.
But you know who didn't get fired? I bet the last reporter that had naked bitches in the background still got his job though.
Hey man, somebody got to report this news.
Hey, have you guys been seeing this spike in OnlyFans?
No, I've heard chicks been checking a mean bag on there though.
Man, it's to
I wish I would.
It's to the point where like girls are reported like buying new houses cash because of their OnlyFans after a few months. There are girls making $8K a month extra just from doing like the basic like uploading stuff that they're already putting on Instagram. Like niggas is really paying for that. But then the crazy part is the amount of females that I saw switch over to porn so quickly. Like they're literally like, it's been COVID for 3 weeks. Time to start masturbating on OnlyFans. Like I was just like, now no judgment, like get your money. But I'm just like, damn, that did not take long at all.
Literally just saw this girl tweet out today. She was like, can't believe I'm doing this. OnlyFans is in the bio. And then she did this emoji. But it's like, you can believe you're doing it because you did it. And you just made an announcement about it. You didn't casually slide it in there. Somebody's just go to your bio and look. You made the announcement. So, hey, by the way, if you got an extra $7 a month.
No, bro, 7? Nigga, like they are charging like 45, 60, 70 a month. And I'm like seeing the steps. Like there's this, I don't know her, but there's this girl I follow on Twitter that went, she got like these viral videos from twerking to anything. She twerked to like just random stuff like rock music, whatever. And she got a following. And then that turned into like, all right, well, I'll just twerk on OnlyFans. Several steps later, she's full on fucking on OnlyFans. And I was just like, wow, I saw this whole transition. And like, I'm gonna just say this. I have no judgment in the world. I have no judgment in the world. Get your bag, however. OnlyFans is new. Adapt however you want. However, let's be real. People are really, really trying to separate this from stripping. It's the same thing. People, and I'm saying this for strippers. Like, people judged strippers. They were always saying like, this is like, to do this, it's like a whole transition to strip. You know what I mean? Strippers do be making their money, but it's like the judgment that came with that has always been present. Now that OnlyFans came out, those same people who were judging strippers are switching to OnlyFans and acting like it's different, when it's like, no, you got to keep that same energy. Like, I'm not judging you, but you ain't about to sit here and act like you didn't become a porn star in front of my face. Or like, you're not, you want to act like, like a lot of girls are starting to put tutorials up and stuff like, this is why you should join your OnlyFans. Like, fuck what people think about you. Do this, this, and this. Absolutely. I agree. But it's when they start acting like it's, different. Yeah. And I don't know. I just wanted to know your guys' thoughts on the whole switch over to OnlyFans, because I can't judge it, but at the same time, I can't sit up here and act like it's not what it is.
I don't know. With OnlyFans, I just feel like what Tahir was saying, or even what you were saying, like it's a lot of young ladies that are switching over or jumping on OnlyFans because they see, these other chicks making 60 grand or 40 grand or 50 grand, which is cool. Get your motherfucking money. I talked about not doing stand up in my house until I just heard Tahir say, "Oh boy, made 50 grand." Now,
let's talk about some things.
Now I'm like, but then you have to think about it just like they have to think about it. How many followers do they already have? If you already amassed a following, then of course you can get that following to transition over and then support your OnlyFans, especially like, women who are good looking, who have dope bodies and all that shit. A lot of dudes are following them already, thirsty as hell. Mm-hmm. So if you say I'm finna shake some ass on OnlyFans, but without the panties, then here come all the dudes. They're gonna pay. But if you got 200 followers on Instagram and you come join my OnlyFans, and it's like your mom and her church friends.
That's
like,
true.
Hey, but let me say this though.
Money, like
let me say this though. 200 fans, all she needs is 100 of them to sign up to get $1,000 a month at $10, and that's if she charged 10. If she charging 25 to 45, she had 100 people sign up. She's still collecting the bag.
Well, here's the thing. I'm sorry. I thought you.
Well, here's my thing with OnlyFans. It just be like, I've seen the upswing of it, of a lot of women like checking it out and wanting to do it. My only fear is when the world opens back up, some of these people that are doing it or trying it out aren't using discretion, like hiding their face and stuff like that. At some point, you're going to want to get a job again. And I was this one chick, I had read the story about this female, this lady mechanic. She was a mechanic at a body shop. And people discovered she had, like the people that worked at her job discovered she had an OnlyFans, and they fired her. So it's like, if you ever want to get back into that real world, like that could potentially come up. You need to be cognizant of that. So if you're gonna do it smart, cut your head out, crop it right, so that there are no distinguishing marks to tell people who you are. Because if they find out who you are, it's a wrap.
That's low key what I was gonna talk about. There was a mechanic in Indiana that was fired after her coworkers found her OnlyFans page.
Yep, that's the chick I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like, do we judge anybody who makes the switch? Absolutely not. I didn't judge that back when it wasn't OnlyFans and it was like in-person stripping. Like OnlyFans to me is the strip clubs with social distancing. That's really all it is. So I noticed that T Murph made it like he brought up doing stand-up in his living room, right?
Yeah.
Switching from doing stand-up live to stand-up on the internet isn't the comparison to going from not OnlyFans to OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Like that would be more of a Patreon thing. That's something that you already do. So that's just like a different way of doing what you already do. My whole thing is like OnlyFans is people, a lot of females or males that didn't do that before at all, and then completely made the switch to something that was borderline pornographic. So like what Tahir said, and what, to the case of this mechanic, if you want to do that, absolutely. You know what I mean? Like nobody's judging, but we can't sit here and act like it's not what it is, because it is. And we just saw that, a mechanic sadly I don't think she should have been fired, but it still holds that stigma, because a lot of these people are just going from not doing that at all to full on masturbating or showing nudes on OnlyFans. And we can't act like that's not a substantial transition. That's just all I'm saying.
Let me say this. First of all, I also want to say this really quick. Put this out there. There's a tweet going around. This chick tweeted it, and it's about this other chick's Twitter page. And she says, do not go through her media. I'm telling you. I'm warning you.
What?
Do not go through her media. Her media, like her videos on her Twitter page. You go to Twitter, you got the feed, and then you got her ads and stuff, and then you got like media. Yeah. Don't go through her media. Don't do it. Because she's like a thicker chick.
I would do it.
Twerking. Here's the thing. I did it. I was hard-headed. I went through it, and she's twerking on a lot of stuff, and then you get to this one video, and she's literally like, she's like, oh, I saw this twerk video, I saw this folk video, and then she say, I sold this shit video.
I knew this is where you were going, actually. I don't know why.
So
that was on her Twitter?
This is on her Twitter, because it's like a clip of it, like advertising for her OnlyFans. And it's just like, bro, if you're not ready for it, it's going to throw you. Because I was like, just looking at it, like, boom, scroll to the next one, boom, scroll to the next one. I'm like, what the fuck is that coming?
That ain't for Twitter. That's for specific. Like, if you have an OnlyFans, you will get those specific messages. Like, I have friends who are like models on IG, and they show me their messages all the time, and it'll be like, I'll pay for a picture of your shit. Can you package some shit up and mail it to me? Like, niggas are sick out here. But if you have those fans, you better deal with them discreetly. Don't just advertise shit videos on your Twitter.
I got shit for the low, y'all. Like,
the second thing I want to say about this whole thing is, I'm with you, Pat. I'm all about women liberating themselves, embracing their sexuality. If you can make some money off of it, make some money off of it. Do get your bag. I'm never going to say that. I'm just saying be weary of everything that comes with it, because it's still a negative connotation and stigma that comes along with it. But I'm all about the uplifting of women being sexual, like, because women have amazing sexual prowess. Like, they are dope as hell. And once they hit 30, when guys start to hit the decline on the sexual drive, women are just now starting to wrap up 60. Right. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna hit that 100 miles an hour on it. And I think it's fucked up that we still shame women for liking sex or call women hoes when they've had multiple partners, but we don't call guys hoes. They'll say like, oh, his whole ass or something like that, but it doesn't carry the same negative connotation.
Bro, they're not even fucking at a strip club. People like, a nigga can fuck 100 people and be a man, and a strip club. Well, what I'm saying is
they fucking at strip clubs.
No. But I mean, that's
no. They fucking at the strip clubs in East St. Louis or Brooklyn, Illinois. To hear
no.
They fucking up.
But that's like saying they fucking at McDonald's. Like, I'm sure the employees are fucking at McDonald's on the low. I'm just saying in terms of the job description.
Yeah,
right, strippers are just shaking, right? So the fact that a man can fuck 100 people and be the man, and a woman can strip for 20 people, not fuck any of them, and be something, is just, that's been there forever. But for some reason, now that OnlyFans happened, and like there's a huge spike, and it's like people have the excuse of, I can't work, or I can't do anything else. And Beyonce rapped about it. Like, OnlyFans is like developing this whole like, well, I'll do it just real quick, but it's not that big of a deal. But we're starting to see people getting fired. So that's why I brought it up. I don't
think I could have fired her though. That's ridiculous that she got fired for
exactly. Yeah, I'm just saying it still comes with that negative connotation.
And I mean, like, to your point, Pat. I mean, you look at women who if they want to do OnlyFans, and shit, like you said, here, do it, get your money. But how can you get fired from doing some shit in your spare time? Or, I mean, that's really your second job employment. Meanwhile, you got dudes at the job who sending dick pics out to every fucking body, and he still got his goddamn job. Nobody's fired him. Shit, you got the president of the United States who went around and literally sexually assaulted women, and this nigga holds the highest position in
In
the
the
world.
land. In the land.
Ridiculous.
Like what the fuck? What? It makes no sense when you.
And that's why I low key consider myself a feminist, because I feel like I'm not well versed on all of the matters to really speak on it and step in their defense, but I will always champion women's rights a lot more over than I will men, because men have for the most part ruled the land. And it's kind of like, Pat, that thing that I talked about on I think it was a couple of episodes back, is like, until the lion learns how to write, the hunter will always be the victor, or something to that.
Yep.
Like women need that platform to be able to do whatever the fuck they want to do without all the backlash, without all the negativity, without all the name calling. Like, let them live, bro. Like, women are so dope. Like, bro, they can make life. Just think about that. Think about that. Even with all the synthetic life and artificial life and all of that type of stuff, we can never do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And all the advances and breakthroughs in technology are because of women. We're taking their embryos, we're taking their eggs, all of that. So, bro, like, women are dope in so many ways. So to constantly tear them down is so fucked up in my eyesight. And that's why, like I said, I don't go to strip clubs. I don't go to clubs. I hate seeing women publicly disrespect the guys pulling on their arms or calling them bitch because they can't get another. So like that shit infuriates me to the point where I can't be around it. So that's why I don't go to a lot of clubs. That's why I choose not to go to strip clubs, because that shit just, man, it puts a different fire in me, bro.
So with that said, and here's the part that kind of trips me up a little bit. Obviously, no one's hating on this, right? I wholeheartedly believe like this is a new opportunity, this whole OnlyFans thing. It's the same way that some people took advantage of Twitter and Instagram to make their whole money. Do your thing. However, when I was asked, would you let your girl have an OnlyFans, I wasn't I wasn't 100% sure. It's not necessarily a clear cut yes or no, but the fact that I was so adamant about no, do your thing, make your money, blah 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 blah, and then I didn't know how to answer that bothered me. So, what do y'all think?
My wife asked me to do one for her feet. She was
I know a handful of girls who have all of their bills paid just from feet pictures.
Like my wife literally hit me and was like, yo, she was like, look at how much money this chick making off her feet. She was like, and I have dope feet. And I was just like, what? And I broke it down to her. I'm like, I can't tell her what she can or can't do. I can be like, yo, I don't really think that shit cool. But I broke it down to her. I was like, yo, you got to look at your following and who the fuck is going to come over there. I was like, you can put your feet on there all you want. I was like, but you got to have subscribers. That's the only shit you got to think about. You hate posting on regular social media. You think you finna just be throwing foot pics up for the hell of it? Like, it look good.
Nigga, let me tell you something.
It's just like us.
If somebody give her $100 for a picture in a sandal, I bet she learned how to get consistent with that shit.
Yeah, but if you look at us, we're supposed to produce daily internet content. Nigga, it's a task.
It is.
It's a task. You get tired of it.
But when you look at it like a job, I'm sorry, Pat, go ahead.
You also gave an example of the least like intrusive way to do it. Feet pics, I feel like there's not a lot of men who'd be upset with that. But anything past that, would you guys be okay with nudes or masturbation videos or lingerie sexy videos? Like, would you guys be okay with the typical OnlyFans with somebody that you're exclusively involved with?
Absolutely.
Farron asked me if she could do one. She said,
okay.
Farron said she was going to do an OnlyFans page. Now, she said it jokingly, but I was like, if you do it, just don't let them know who you are. Because my thing is not like I get to control her and tell her what to do. I can give my opinion of it, but ultimately that's her body, right?
It's opportunities.
Yeah, but my thing is like I know what comes in my inbox from my status, right? People saying wild shit to me, people asking for money, people coming at me trying to fight on some wild shit. Like, and that's just with me got my clothes on. That's me just saying wild shit on the internet. You start putting your body on there, like you open yourself to a whole new level of ratchetness, disrespect, unfiltered filth. Niggas just saying what, like some of my homegirls be posting the shit that niggas be coming in their shit. Like they'll send a picture and be like, send a picture, bro. So I'm just like, yo, just know that what comes with this it's not normal. It's not natural. You see the worst of people when you put yourself out there like that. So if you're not mentally prepared for that shit, it'll fuck with you. So I'm just like, hey, I can't tell you what to do. Like I said, she said it jokingly, but I like, hey, just make sure you don't have any distinguishing marks visible, because if somebody sees you out, then they seen you like that. People feel like they have power over you once they've seen you.
Yeah, did you guys hear how Mia Khalifa, she started talking about her experiences since she became the #1 porn star on the internet, and like for some reason, like when you are known for like sexual things, it's the same way that people will way more than likely approach somebody who they know on social media than like a Denzel Washington, because like if they know you from social media, they feel like they're your friend. Imagine the layer behind that, which is like a porn star. Like, oh, I masturbate to you. So like they walk up to them on some like, you're not even a human being type of shit. They be touching them and like grabbing them, and they just feel like they can do whatever with them because they're in their mind like a sex object.
Yeah,
that's you got to respect people's personal space at all times, and you have to respect people as people. So like, you don't just walk. How would you feel if somebody did that to your mom? You know what I mean? Like, we come from a generation of camera phones, so a lot of niggas' mamas out here getting stretched out. So
some big mamas out here too.
Getting stretched out in 4K. So don't try to like so you don't disrespect.
Damn, don't record my mom in 4K. You equally horrified and like impressed, like, man, this is some great production value, man. They use a
oh, that's ultra
room because I can hear the slaps. Look.
That's ultra HD. You get to see the cesarean mark.
4K, nigga. So yeah, man, you have to respect people as people. You can't approach individuals and just wow the fuck out. And I mean, I've never experienced anything like that. Like, I don't understand how women even leave the house the way niggas be acting. Like, niggas are disrespectful. And now, as you said, Tahir, achieving a certain level, being on TV, like I've had women approach me aggressive as fuck.
Yeah. And
like, you know what I mean? When you turn them down, like I told women I didn't like motherfuckers playing in my beard. I made a video about it, like, yo, please don't touch my beard, like this is my face. Yeah. And especially like now you understand where the fuck I'm coming from, because we're dealing with COVID. Like, people don't understand how disgusting their fucking hands are, but they want to grab my beard, and I should be okay with it because I'm a man. And then when I say something like, hey man, I don't want your hands in my face, now I'm instantly gay. Like that's that like chicks.
That's the goal.
Really,
bro.
Yeah. I've had challenge your manhood because you don't want they nasty ass hands. And
man, that's them. That's them reflecting like, oh, he didn't want me. He must not want any woman. And it's like, no.
I've had so many women come in my IG inbox and like send a picture or something like that, like, and just say something wild, like come on my place, hey, I can't wait to meet some crazy shit. And I just be like, no, because like from one standpoint, I'm always like, if it seems too good to be true, it is. So it's probably spam or somebody trying to do it. But also it's just like, no, like when I was out there, like one of the things I liked about dating was the thrill of the chase. If you just don't give it to me, it's like, oh, I don't want that. No. Who all you done gave that to that way?
I'm saying that was probably a group
that Magic Johnson or that Rona. I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know what? That's the best part about this lock-in. And like, although it sucks that all these medical workers are on the front line and all these people are dying, but it's like the underlying thing is that everybody was disgusting. Like, let's just be honest. Like, everybody was really, really gross before this. And I feel like even when things open back up, my hope is that people still carry this paranoia, because if you think about it, since everything shut down, they didn't fucking Lysol the subways in New York. They were like wiping down all those like turnstiles and things that everybody touched. And it's like, y'all weren't doing that before. Like, if everything shuts down and then people come back out thinking that they have to wash their hands more than usual, they can't be touching on people or standing this close to people, that's a better world for me.
Yeah, like even at the supermarket, like they have somebody dedicated. And the one close to me, they have somebody dedicated to wiping down each cart before somebody comes up and picks it up at the Target, at the supermarket, and like that's just good hygiene, bro. Like that should be a part of it.
They did that. You know what I mean? One is to help with COVID, but two, because niggas like myself was stealing those Lysol wipes. Like you can't
Wait, really?
so nigga, you go in that bitch, nigga, and get home.
That's ghetto as hell because they don't give you the container, which means you just taking wet wipes and putting them in
Ziploc bag.
You gotta come up, man.
They smell. They're clean and they smell good.
Hey, you gotta come up, man. But
Speaking of smelling good, fellas, how do y'all feel about cologne? What's your go-to cologne, Murph?
You know what? I'm not gonna give my go-to. I hate for people to smell like me. I put a couple of my homies on.
I feel you.
On my fragrance. And I was under the impression that they wouldn't get it because it costs too much. The fragrance I wear retails for $330. Like that, yes. And I'll tell you this, it's an oud fragrance. A lot of Middle Eastern.
I already know. I'm gonna send you a picture of it. But this is what I will say, Murph. Because I feel the same way, I would encourage people to check out my friends at Hawthorne, because Hawthorne is a company that really cares about your scent and wants to personalize it. So they give you a 2-minute survey. And in this survey, you answer questions like, what do you like to do in your spare time? Do you go to bars? You go to clubs? You go to lounges? When you're at these bars, club, or lounges, are you the life of the party? You're a sit back and chill type of person? You're an observed person? When you're drinking, what do you drink? Are you more of a beer? Are you more of a cocktail? Are you more of a whiskey? They take all this information and from it, they develop you a personal scent. That way, no one else smells like you, okay? You get 1 scent for work, and you also get 1 scent for play, because you should smell different between work and play, but you need to smell great. Smelling is one of those one of those senses that automatically attaches itself to an experience, right? If you remember what you were smelling, you walked in the club smelling good, and that's when you met your future lady, she's gonna remember that forever. She's gonna be like, oh, he walked in the club, he was smelling like citrus and vanilla, whatever it may be, and I just knew I had to have him. Like, so smell is very important, fellas. I would encourage you to check out Hawthorne.co right now and use our promo code DIYS, and you're gonna get 10% off your first order. This is something that you really, really, really need to invest in. And ladies, if you're watching, you're listening right now, I would encourage you to check them out as well, because you can get them a gift card. You can give him, send him a survey so he can do it himself. Father's Day is coming up. We are tired of getting ties and socks and getting taken out to dinner. Socks. I'm sick of it. I don't need
the same old Gucci that we've been getting. God damn. We know what it do. We've had it. Motherfucker, like, buy me something.
Get us something that we can really enjoy, and Hawthorne will be perfect for that. So again, go to Hawthorne, that's HAWTHORNE.co, not .com, .co, C-O, and use our promo code DIYS and get 10% off your first order, and you're welcome.
Face cleaner, face lotion, shampoo, body wash, soap. It's they gave us a sample of everything, and I
got the candles too.
I'm a lifetime fan. You got the candles? I
got the candles too. Oh, yeah, they got like 5 or 6 different scents of the candles. Amazing, man. I'm a huge fan of Hawthorne. I got some extra. Murph, I'll send you some stuff too, bro, because I want you to check it out, man. It's amazing. Get your personal scent, bro. Like, nobody smell like you, and you seem like the type of person that would really appreciate that.
Oh man, I go crazy with the fragrances. I spend a lot of money on smelling good. That's one of the reasons.
Yeah, clearly, 300.
They feel like they can hack my beard, because when you walk by, if you smell good, like to women, a man that smells good, if you can dress a little bit, just a little bit. You ain't got to dress the best. If you can dress a little bit, and you smell good. Hey.
That adds like at least a +3 or 4 to your outfit.
Easy, man. Like when the world opens back up, since you all are in LA, you got to check out my man's spot. It's called Beverly Hills Perfumery. It's a cat named Alan who owns it. So hey, Tahir, I don't know if you heard that.
What?
I said when the world opens back up, it's a spot out in LA. It's called Beverly Hills Perfumery. It's actually in Beverly Hills, right by Rodeo Drive. A cat named Alan owns it. Just go in there and smell some things. This the best fragrances you've ever smelled in your life. I'm talking about the most high-end stuff from all across the world. If you've never thought about really spending some money on something like that, you're gonna go in there, you're gonna be like, I think I might just grab one. They got samples.
No, I definitely need the signature smell. I want that smell that I don't tell nobody about, like you.
Yeah.
That you're just like, no siree. It's
It's not a
Murph,
real out there fragrance.
Have you ever seen this before, Murph?
Let me see.
I don't want to show the name of
No,
it.
no, actually, I haven't seen that. That's not it. That's not it.
That's
Okay,
you.
Yeah, this
Oud,
one.
oud is actually extracted from the tree bark.
I know this one has oud in it. This
Yeah,
one
it's
is
extracted from the tree bark.
Murph.
And certain companies are privy to the world's best oud.
bro.
One of those companies, I don't wear. A lot of people wear it. It's like it used to be like a niche fragrance, but it's become mainstream. It's Creed. A lot of people wear Creed now.
Mhm.
Are you saying oud?
Creed.
No, oh yeah, oud is the word, Pat.
Okay.
Oh yeah, oud. O-U-D. Oud. Oud.
Okay.
It's a heavier fragrance, but it's like it has a sweet. You just gotta smell it. Pat, you'd love oud. Just you would fuck with it.
Okay.
Like it's a fragrance. You can be like, yo, I fuck with this. And
Hey, I'm not even gonna hold you. This might be a black blasphemy fact, but you know what? I'm gonna keep this one to myself. I don't know if I can live this one down. No, fuck it. I already gave the drum roll.
You know what? I ain't gonna do it.
There have been some females that I talked to that smelled so good. I was like, nigga, I wouldn't mind smelling like that.
Yes. Well, hold on. It's funny, but it's not funny, and I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of fragrances now are unisex, Pat.
Yeah.
So
Are they?
Chanel makes one. YSL makes a couple unisex ones.
I have YSL.
Yeah.
I thought Chanel was for females.
Every Creed fragrance, every Bond Number 9 fragrance, every Tom Ford fragrance are all unisex.
Bro, when I used to shop for colognes smelled, all of them smelled like my dad. They just smelled like hardworking men. Yeah, all the females cologne, like perfume, smelled amazing. And I was just like, damn, this is just how I am with liquor. All the females have the better stuff. I won't mind smelling like some damn rose water or whatever the fuck, Japanese blossom.
The greatest fragrance ever for a woman, to me, that I've smelled is Creed Aventus for Her. Oh my God.
Fire?
Bro,
like that.
Best fragrance I've ever smelled on a woman. Like my wife wears it. I bought it for her. One of my neighbors has it. I went out to the garage to get in my car. I thought my wife had walked to the garage. I'm following the scent. I was like, yo, I'm like, you went out? She was like, nah. I'm like,
but was it womanly though? Because there's some girls that smell like, oh, she smells really good, but she also smells like a woman. And then there's other women that are just like, that smells good as fuck, but I wouldn't mind smelling like that.
Creed, look, I'm telling you,
that's how Creed is.
They're unisex. They're unisex, bro. Man,
I'm going for it then.
Go check out that spot I said and watch what he showed you. You're gonna be like, is this for men or women? He's gonna be like both.
Like, man, I'm about to start wearing perfume. Fuck it.
Perfume is actually so let me break it down to you. So you have cologne, which is the lowest level, right?
Lowest level of what?
So the as far as like when you're getting into perfumes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cologne,
the oil content.
Yeah, it has the lowest concentrate of actual oil in it.
Okay.
Cologne does. Perfume has the highest concentrate of oil. So like the shit that I wear is like 30 or 40% oil based. So you can't spray that shit on your clothes because it'll actually stain your clothes. You have to put it directly on your skin.
But it lasts so much longer.
Yep. And when you put it on, you don't rub it in. You let it soak into your skin like Tahir with lotion on the head. You get what I'm saying?
Just spray, no rub.
Yeah, 6 to 8 inches. You let it spray. It soaks into your skin. Most times you want to do it out of the shower while your pores are still open, right? And then, like when you get to a cologne, like the oil base in that is what, like 8%, maybe.
Is that why you put it in your clothes?
Yeah, that's why you can put it in your clothes, and that's why you have to keep reapplying it during the day because it starts to die out.
But that's why I get the oils of the colognes that have a lighter oil content. So like with the Gucci Guilty, love Gucci Guilty, right? They have the perfume one too. I'll get that one, but I'll also get the oil for the Gucci Guilty. So I'll put the oil on the wrist and behind the earlobe and then right here on the neck, rub that in, and then spray the same spots with the cologne because the cologne is going to give it more of a bigger smell. so it'll fill the room, but the oil will help it last all day. And the oil, man, I'm telling you, it stretches it and really makes a difference. Really makes a difference.
So wait, are you saying that, Murph, are you saying that you wear parfum? Wait, you're also saying perfume. Is that different than perfume?
It's just a higher level. So it's
why do they call it perfume?
Perfume.
It's
Why
French.
Oh, so that's just a different pronunciation? Okay, so then perfume isn't necessarily associated with women. That's just a concentration?
Yep.
So are there female colognes?
I mean, they're all
They still call it perfume though.
Yeah, here that's how they differentiate the two. Like as far as if they're gonna market a fragrance towards a woman, right? But when you actually get into those higher tiers, it's just you're buying perfume all across the board.
So it's literally like oil, how they have premium and unleaded and stuff like that. It's really just content, but they still use those levels to differentiate between male and female.
Well, yeah, only on the lower tiers. Only on the lower tiers. So you have cologne and perfume on the lower tiers. So it's like, oh, I want cologne. But even if you go on, let's say Chanel, Blue de Chanel. If you go and buy that, you have the cologne version and then you have the perfume version.
Right.
Those are both for males.
So the cologne version is really called like EDT. Eau de toilette. It's like, so it's just a lesser concentration of it. But yeah, Murphy, you were right with the parfum. It is in most cases like 40%.
So they would still give a man like, okay, this is the perfume version, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is the female version. It just means it's the stronger.
Yep. So perfume is just a higher concentrate of oil.
Man, that was some ultimate game right there. Shit, I didn't know none of that. Dude, sure. I'm about to live my real truth and start buying these female fragrances.
Buy your shit. Buy your shit.
Females are gonna be like, damn, he smelled good. I can't put my finger on it. I'm gonna be like, nah, I smell like you.
That's gonna be like, I smell like you. He gonna throw his hair and walk the fuck off.
That's gonna be my biggest attraction, is that I'm just gonna smell just like them, and they're not gonna know exactly why.
Like you, bitch.
That's funny.
Well, dope, man. I feel like I learned a lot today.
Yeah, we out here with
it. That's what it's all about, man.
I'm seeing a whole bunch of comments saying, okay, I'm learning so much. I'm glad I'm not the only one getting my mind blown right now.
Somebody said that was such a Patrick thing to say.
What? I'm gonna start wearing my female perfume. Why not? I recently made the transition with liquor. I don't like bourbon or all this shit y'all be drinking neat. I'm out here drinking the female stuff because they have the delicious stuff.
I be drinking neat and drinking it all the time. Matter of fact,
word,
it's shot 30.
Dirty is with ice, right?
Oh, I thought you said 30. Like this is number 30.
No, dirty is with ice. I don't drink, so I don't know.
Dirty is it? No, on the rocks.
On the rocks is with ice. Dirty is like with a martini. You make it dirty, you like put olive juice in it.
Oh, okay.
So put the olive juice in it, shake it up, or depending on how they want it. Sometimes they want it on rocks, sometimes they want to shake it, sometimes they just want to stir it.
Is that what they mean by put it in a dirty glass?
No, that's just dirty.
They just ask for dirty.
They just ask for an actual dirty glass.
What the fuck wrong with them?
They say like let me get a dirty martini. Extra dirty. Let me get a martini extra dirty, so they want extra olive juice.
Do you drink that?
Yeah, I drink, but it's like when I be drinking like Martell and all that like heavy shit, I can't do it. But I'm down with some mixed drinks. With some pineapple in my shit. I don't care if the bartender smirks no more. Give me a vodka Red Bull. I don't care if I drink like a sorority girl. It's delicious. But no, this was dope, man. I just want to give a huge shout out to T Murph.
Man.
Not only with the barber facts, but with the general scent facts. And appreciate you guys in the chat for watching. Shout out to our Patreon. We just started doing a show specifically with our Patreons, the easy for you to say, the tongue twister game. I'm gonna try to pull some clips and post those today. But yeah, make sure you guys follow our Patreon. T Murph, is there anywhere that they can find you at?
Yeah, man. I'm all on social media. I am T Murph. So it's IAMTMURPH. Please follow me. Look for my new show coming out on Hulu, titled Woke. It stars Lamar Morris, Blake Anderson, and myself. So please, it'll be dropping this summer. I mean, you ain't got shit else to do, so stream it. I need a season 2. So
nigga got a show on Hulu, so he don't need it. But make sure you guys press this nigga for beard oil. There's no way this nigga have a beard like that and not be selling beard oil. That makes sense.
Something, man.
Facts.
I can't tour, so I need to be making money some other type of way right now. So
that's what
I'm man.
If you got the beard oils, hit me up. Fuck it. Let's join and sell some shit.
Boom.
Also, Pat, just real quick, please check out Wording is Hard. But also, Pat and I are on this new show called Canvas Conversations, where we're interviewing a lot of artists. This is K Camp. We also interview funny people. Who else, man? We interviewed a lot of people. I think we both did 2 days worth of filming, and we did 1 day together when we were together, and other people were with us on the other days. But it's super dope show, man. You get to see some of your favorite artists in rare form and really with their guard down, because we ask ridiculous questions. So make sure you check that out. And that's by Empire Records. So make sure you check out Empire as well.
Go check it out. We just interviewed the Renegade. Go.
Hey, Pat, know the whole dance for real. I'm waiting like he just fucking around. I'm like, wait. Oh no, he know this shit.
Make sure you check them out. And as always, I've been your co-host, Patrick Cloud.
And I'm Tahir Moore. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Later, guys.
All right, stop recording. Cool, man. Appreciate it, man. We still live on YouTube right now, though.
We still live on the tube.
On the tube, man.
What up, patrons? Appreciate you guys. As always, Tahir, when do you want to do the next Easy for You to Say?
I'm free this Sunday if you want to get down this Sunday.
Okay, so we'll probably be doing another draw.
We might do a fact. We might do a fun fact. And the way we'll do it is the first 3 people to get the fact right, we'll just reach out to y'all. I'm always watching it. I feel like a Gordian. I'm always looking at the chat like, what they talking about?
They were so responsive, I had to log out. I'm not even gonna lie. Once we post the numbers came in so fast. Shout out to you guys. I had to log out because I was getting so many notifications and I was trying to edit. But you guys have been on it, so make sure you guys look out for the announcement because we are gonna do another episode this Sunday.
Yeah, man. So we might figure out. We do a trivia question, like what's Pat's middle name?
Okay, yeah, let's just do random trivia.
Yeah, we'll do random trivia about us or about the show, like when the first episode was, or and that might be a trick question because, like, do we mean the first episode of Damn Internet You Scary, or do we mean the first episode of The Internet Is Undefeated? Ooh, Team, if you ain't really get to roast this time, man, I hate that for you, but we're working on something, a new show with All Def where we get to interview comics and. We're going to interview you guys and send you out a form so you can kind of fill out, and we're going to kind of guide the interview so you can really shine. And we're going to have your Cash App up so people can donate money to you. So we're trying to take care of the comics that are out of work and on the road that normally make money from the road. So just a way of kind of like keeping, the ecosystem in order with everything. So be looking out for that. Once I get the green light on that, I'm going to be interviewing you. And I don't know if it's just going to be me, or I would love to be like me and Tony or me and Teddy. I think that would be dope.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's going to be a lot of fun. So be looking out for that. All the Patreons be looking out for that. And yeah, we got some stuff brewing for y'all, man.
Man, I'm with it, bro. I'm super with it. I wanna cuss both of y'all out real fast. I never knew coming into this how big fucking roast me is, and the fact that niggas keep stopping me on the street trying to roast me. Nigga, this shit is so fucking annoying.
It's rough. It's a rough life.
I walk through the airport like, what? Hey, you whenever niggas start doing this, you the T Murphy nigga, ain't you? I'm like, yeah.
T Murphy.
We're trying to recognize because it's like you're not recognizable enough to get it right off bat, but they're just like, and then they trying to explain to their friend who you are. No, come on, he's the blah 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 blah. You just
yeah.
They be trying
Also,
to shit. I be like, bro, I'm not. I don't even know you, nigga. Like,
bro,
leave me alone, bro. Like
that roast culture is so toxic. Like, I can't go live without 6 to 12 people trying to roast in the comments. Immediately, like, soon as I go live, I'm like, hey, what's up, y'all? Fuck you, you leprechaun. I'm like, fam.
It be weak as hell too. Niggas don't even be funny. Like motherfuckers really be like, man, I know I kill you. I be like, hey, bro, you do realize this is my job. Like, I don't give a fuck what you see me do in a classroom. Like, nigga, come to a show and I embarrass you in front of 400 people. Like, just come. I'll let you get on stage and I'm gonna fuck your life up.
And then another thing they don't realize is that we're all friends. So when we go personal and stuff like that, we know it's no ill intent. It's just for the laugh. And plus, we know each other.
You just come out of nowhere with some shit.
Strangers be trying to roast, or they'll say something like while I'm live or in my comments or something I post, and I hit them with some shit. Like, I go personal on them, and they're like, "Damn, fam, I was just kidding." I was like, "My nigga, I don't know."
Like ain't no kidding.
So if you come for me, I'm gonna come for you the way I would come for some stranger, because you're basically a stranger. It's like, y'all know us. Y'all know a lot about us. We don't know each and every one of y'all. So, like, when you come for us that way, it's like, bro, I'm gonna react like a nigga on the street gonna react. Like, I'm gonna say something disrespectful, and it's always the people with private profiles. It's like, you got all this information. Oh, I can't get no information on you.
Or if you say something, when you finally start baking their ass, here you go, damn, man, don't get so sensitive. Sensitive? Nigga, you started. The fuck? Like, I'm not
That's
sensitive.
worse. I'd rather them come back with another roast than them to be like, oh man, I'm sorry, I'm a big fan. And then it's just, how you gonna make me feel mean for just defending myself?
Every time, never fails. Hey man, I didn't mean no disrespect. Man. I didn't mean no disrespect, bro. I just saying I like your work. Would you like, bro? But then say that. Leave with that.
Just say that, bro. Don't try to roast me, nigga. Like, I'm in here, nigga. It might be, you know, I might be on some Sunday. Let me worship service type shit, and then you come in.
You might be trying to record some shit that you're gonna post later, and now you got to post something with all these damn roasts about you. Like, damn, this nigga's fans don't even fuck with him like that. Like, damn.
I was raising money for Jay Wheels, because Jay Wheels passed. I was raising money and interviewing my friends and talking about it on my live, and niggas was roasting on the fundraising for Jay. I'm like, Nick, would y'all stop? Bro. Just stop for a second, nigga. Like, just. And it's also as a guy, I know that sometimes it can feel intimidating just expressing your adoration for somebody. But I promise you, like, nobody on All Deaf, I can't speak for everybody, but nobody on All Deaf is ever gonna play you like, I know some people have, like, this one rapper, I will say this new rapper that has blown up exponentially, was spotted by Doughboy. Doughboy recognized him in the store, went up to him, was like, yo, man, I'm a big fan, and all this type of stuff. And the rapper responded like, man, now he responded like, man, all right, I know you're a fan and all that stuff, and I'm not doing no pictures like that. Something like real, like, just brush him off type stuff. Yeah, super dismissive. Nobody on All Deaf is like that. We understand that the fans are what make us. You guys are our lifeline. You're the guy. You guys are the reason that we continue to make stuff. So we're never going to shun you like that. So you can literally just say, hey, man, I like your stuff. And you will get a much better response than you trying to roast, because 92% of the roasts are trash.
Fuck, bro. Trash, nigga.
Trash. I mean, trash can juice, bro.
And it's crazy because, like, it sucks because you could even say something on Roast Me that's not that funny and deliver it right. But when you're 100% text, you're setting yourself up for failure. Like, it could be something that could be funny if you say it the right way, but the way
that should be horrible.
Yeah, we read it and we're just like, nah, like, just play it safe.
And I get it from Roast Me, and then I've been on Corey Holcomb's show 5150. So then I got to deal with them niggas too. I'm like, man, I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, yo, these niggas don't know when to stop. They don't know when to turn it off, man. They just.
Hey, somebody just sent me this, bro. I don't know. Hold on. Let me send this to the screen, bro. This shit is crazy, and I'm sure it's because I just was talking about old girl's Twitter and the request that she got, bro. Look at this shit right here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. And share. Look at this right here. Hello, miss. I would love to buy a container of your shit and pay for it. I'm willing to offer $500. You will need an airtight release container. It is specific kind to preserve the fecal matter. You've probably never done anything like this, but it can be pretty simple. I could also throw in an extra 50 if you could follow food requirements.
Oh,
I'd prefer you to eat a hamburger and at least one baked potato during this time. Send me a message if you're interested.
Whoa, wait. You know who this was sent to, or you just found this?
No, somebody just sent it to me. It's on Instagram, but somebody just sent it to me. It was like, yo, look at the shit, bro.
Literally, look at the shit.
That's way too specific for this nigga to not be crazy. Because first of all, asking it is wild. To ask it specifically in a certain type of container is crazy. But then the food, oh my God. Can you send me that?
Yes, yes.
Gee, all these niggas are turning into helping off Players Club. Like, remember the nigga that followed Diamond?
Diamond.
Like, all these niggas is they do, bro. I just want to see. I just want to see. Shit happens.
I spent a lot of money with you, Diamond. I spent
insane. Oh my God.
Yo,
wow.
That's the craziest. Wow. Hey, Murphy, what's real quick, man, before we get out of here, what's the craziest show that you ever did?
Wow. The craziest show I've ever did?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think.
Or the craziest thing that happened at a show, or
craziest show I've ever
like that.
Actually, All Deaf.
Oh shit!
All Deaf.
Wait, was this at when it was still at the
Chinese
theater?
At the Chinese movie theater.
Oh,
me and Lil Rel came to All Deaf. This was right when Rel booked the Carmichael show, right? So he was out here reading for the Carmichael show, and I want to say either I was on the show or I was supposed to be on the show. Some shit happened. Rel was on stage performing, and it was some bloods in the audience that had apparently just got out, right? And so they talking and shit. Rel up on stage, he performing, he doing his thing, and while he performing, these niggas talking. So Rel like, man, I don't got time for this shit, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here to change my fucking life, fam. Shibbity doubles. I don't got to do this, fam. I don't got to do this goof ass shit. Now, while he's basically lecturing the audience on that Wednesday with Russell and all them there's a white dude in the audience and his girlfriend who happens to be black. These two blood members are behind him and they talking. So dude goes, bro, all I heard was, niggas ain't finna be shushing me, blood.
That's when it's time to leave.
So dude gets up and was like, nigga, who you shushing? Like, nigga, I just got out. You ain't finna be shushing. Now, it was me. I want to say Barry Brew was there, some other niggas. We standing off to the side. We looking.
Uh-oh.
Bro, my man, like, jump punches the white dude, because the white dude gets up to be like, yo, I'm sorry, man, and extends his hand. He jump punches the nigga. Buddy falls down the stairs, fam. Down the stairs.
Is that the Chinese theater?
It's in the Chinese movie theater during the comedy show. So after dude gets punched, Rel like, oh shit, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now people like, what the fuck? Security runs over to grab what we thought were just the two blood gang members. When security gets over there, so many other niggas stand up.
Wow.
It was like, hey, what's up? Security went from getting ready to flex on niggas to saying, hey man, can y'all just leave, bro?
That job ain't worth it.
They like, hey, bro, can y'all just leave? They had to walk. They didn't escort these niggas out. They had to walk with these niggas as they decided they were going to leave the comedy show. Nigga, Rel proceeded to, like, he would, like, the audience didn't give a fuck before. Rel started roasting the nigga because the white dude goes and sits back down to proceed to watch the comedy show like ain't shit happened. Like, he didn't just get knocked down a flight of stairs, nigga. This nigga went back, tried to put his arm around. I'm like, nigga, you gotta go home. You gotta go home. I know you gotta wait on them to leave, but you got to go home. You nigga.
Whoa. So he, I mean, if they were that deep for the security, if you literally wake up from getting knocked out and you see security change their mind on kicking these niggas out, what do?
Nigga, apparently sit down and continue to watch the show.
That would be the best thing to do. He can't walk past them and think nothing else is gonna happen. So you got to sit down.
Why won't you just leave? I would get up out and leave.
That consists of walking past them, then walking to your car, jumping you again. Nah, just gotta sit down. Put this.
He already fell down the stairs. He was already halfway to the car.
No,
his girl was still down though. He at least get her.
He's at the front, Pat. You know how it was separated? It was like the main theater, and then it was at the front.
Oh, so he got knocked closer to the stage, and then he didn't have to walk past them.
Yes. So he had to walk back.
Like,
so it was like they were sitting behind him, and he was like, he shushed them. And all I heard was, niggas ain't finna be shushing me, blood. And it was all bad. It was
that's
all
crazy
bad.
to stand up after you hear that and be like, my bad. And that's all that it took to get knocked out.
Man, knocked him the fuck out. And bruh, the shit was insane, man.
So Rel was just picking on the white dude? He wasn't even talking about the Bloods after that?
You said what?
Rel just started picking on the white dude? He didn't even talk about the Bloods?
Nah, he was just like, what the fuck just happened? And he's like, nigga, how you gonna sit down and act like this shit ain't just happened? And he just started roasting because he like, nigga, go home. Nigga, like, you can't. He like, ain't shit gonna be funny to you for the rest of the night, fam. Like, I don't give a fuck what somebody say.
Wow.
Not a damn thing.
Bro, it was all bad, man.
That's my biggest fear, is getting knocked out in front of a girl and then having to continue that date.
My biggest fear is getting knocked out, because like I never really tie any of my shoes. Like my Jordans are just like, laced up. My biggest fear is getting knocked out of my shoes. And not because the person hit me so hard, but because they're not tied up. But it's gonna look like they knocked me the fuck out.
So you'd be out with no shoes on, and your shoes.
Somebody said he lost his girl that day.
Oh, he for sure did.
For sure.
They said time to go. Church finger. Like, hey, I gotta get the fuck
out. I said that was the Cloud Wives. I said that shit. Cloud Village. I saw that shit and I died. Nigga, the church finger.
Bro, they fucked him up, bro. I mean, and they didn't jump him. It was just the one dude. And dude was with the blood dude was with his girl. And clearly the rest of the Bloods from whatever set they was from, they felt like laughing that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, blood, you want to laugh? I could deal with some giggles, blood. Like, it was just...
Hey, though, real quick, though. Imagine finally being fed up, like, bro, I can't hear. Shh. And then as soon as you turn around, you hear, niggas ain't about to be shushing me, blood.
I would have shit on myself instantly. Let me tell you something. If I ever find myself in that situation where a nigga's, extremely bigger than me, I'm not gonna back down like immediately. I'm gonna get naked, like, nigga, I fight naked, and I'll just go.
You gotta throw him off.
What if that don't work? What if they from prison? They said they just got out. They were like, what if I fight naked too? And you get beat up and you naked. That's even worse.
That's the only thing I can know. That's the only thing I can do to try to go for broke. It's like fight a nigga naked, and he be like, "Oh, this nigga tripping," cuz like that's
because you got it. Because we only thought it was two of them. Turns out it was a whole row of them niggas, bro. And like man, you know in LA, bro, you don't know when you're gonna run into them. So it's just like
that's hilarious.
One of them niggas.
The security came up like, "Oh, come on, bro." Come on, y'all.
What Kevin Hart say? Nigga went from A to come on.
Hey, listen. The worst thing that you could do is try to like peacefully end a situation and somebody don't meet your energy. Like the fact that he extended his hand and old boy jump punched him. Like he turned into One Punch Man. And
like you jumped. Why did you have to jump into that punch for the extra velocity?
That velocity.
He jumped up and hit the man. Like you're already standing above him because you're a step above, so you're already standing above him.
And I remember the Chinese theaters; they had some nice ass couches. He had to clear a couch to connect.
No. They weren't sitting in the couches. They were sitting in the seats behind the couches. So you know you got the couches, right?
Yeah.
You got the row seats. So
they were right on top of each other.
Yes.
I thought that you were saying that the white dude was in the couch area.
No, they were on the seat, so he fell down the stairs, bro.
Oh, so he probably didn't have to jump that much to punch him.
Well, Pat, you was right. He should have just walked out. He should have like got up.
You already down the stairs. You probably just wake up.
You gotta tell your girl, like, hey, come on.
Let's go real quick.
And it's her choice at that point. It's her choice. If she decides no, okay, cool. Bet.
You with them niggas now.
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. That's a
You
good
with them
transfer.
niggas now.
Oh,
transfer.
that shit's crazy.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
man,
crazy shit, bro.
I'm about to start cooking for Cinco de Mayo, man. I got the chicken
Oh, that's right.
and the hamburger
All right,
meat
guys.
and the steak prep, man. So
Well, this was fun, man. Happy Cinco, y'all.
yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy.
All right,
Peace.
appreciate you, T Murph.